This one, but Team Falcons with a response. What do we do here? And we're looking for the Hanabi. Oh, baby, baby, baby. CC immunity.
I mean, it showed up in MWI. It worked out. And in this game, I think they're banking on Supermarco not getting touched at all. And
more importantly, the neutrals is going to be hard. Oh, this is dangerous for him. Iman's side.
Could have the Clint been an answer to the Melissa all along? Flap going in with the bravest fighter, zoning out the members of Vitality. Kyle secures the objective, a flicker from Finn, but Flap still picks up first blood. The tone is welcome, coming in from Shogun. Doesn't land the stun onto anyone, and now he's looking like the next target. The taunt catches up, and now Falcons are trying to chase him down. Moreno still goes in. He will try to find the trade. Nile picks it up. But Falcons, they're not gonna fight.
No, they can't go for any more than this. Not enough cooldowns on Nile to actually chain it together.
Nile's face,
so far, just the good old from Kyle as they're looking for another kill here. Is Ogren able to snatch one?
No way, the damage from Supermarco is insane. Finn goes down next and Kyle catches up onto Moreno. There goes Eman trying to save his teammate. And he successfully does.
Oh!
But the abyssal arrow from Haji doesn't let him get away, Eman. There are 4 members of Falcons here down quad. Doesn't have to go away anymore. And Kyle will just pick up the kill.
This is snowballed into a pretty huge lead for the Falcons side. One bad fight.
Vitality. What we were expecting for them in terms of objectives might not happen anymore. No! He just stole away that objective from Falcons. Now it's Flap all alone in the middle of 4 members. The Minoan Fury already casted, still catches on to Flap. Now picks up another kill. Kyle with the electrifying beats, but he gets stunned by the bravest fighter, Landshaker, copied by Moreno.
What did I say? What did I say? First person who flickers generally, if we don't see a kill.
The map, but hey, Shogun!
Whoa!
Actually decides to go for Ogwen. Is that the choice that they actually want? The Wrath of Dryad copied as well, so they get to take at least the 1-for-1. Kyle catches up though, now not looking in a great position. Does he get to sustain his way out of it? It's a no! Falcons chased him down.
He tried to
once again
go back into the get away from me boundary of Iman. It might have led into him getting killed as well. So this was probably the best option, but the arrow hits once more. And Haji, making sure that he is the KDA machine, continues to follow as programmed.
Ways that Vitality can actually pick him off, but Falcons are already grouped up. There goes Flap, already inside the zone. Wrath of Pride already committed as well, but the electrifying beats are dealing too much. But you know what, Yuri, the Detona's welcome.
Yep.
A 4-man knockup coming in from Vitality. Kyle finds Shogun, but that's gonna be an exchange of his life.
Oh man. Oh, gets hit by the arrow as well. They're gonna get one more for this. Finn in trouble.
Yep, has a heal.
Oh.
He will be saved though. But Flap finds the kill still, and Supermarco too, picking off Nile.
Man, this has got to be really frustrating for Vitality. A great engagement. They found everything that they were looking for. It's just unfortunate that Iman, he's not really the finisher here. It's supposed to be.
But Vitality, you're looking at them right now. They're still showing up, trying to get position around this objective. Oof. I was looking at that arrow.
Yeah, but we've got a slow push down on that bot side, and Nile's already trying to correct that top side. It's going to be back into a neutral state. Same goes for mid, so Falcons will not waste any time. They're going to set that up on a hard push down by mid lane. But somebody's got to correct that bot side at some point.
Ogwen already using the Wrath of Dryad. Bravest fighter too from Flap. The tone is welcome though. Gonna be committed onto Ogwen. They're gonna catch one, and they don't have the Wrath of Dryad anymore. Flicker already forced out for Ogwen, but the Minoan Fury of Finn trying to block off the other members of Falcons. Another knockup coming in from him, but the electrifying beats is dealing a bit too much damage. Look at that off angle arrow once again. Haji landed on Eman, but he's being protected so well.
Oh my god, they're getting corralled like sheep. Supermarco gets one. 4 more on the chopping block.
Another bravest fighter from Flap and Supermarco. There's just no one dealing with Supermarco and Kyle in the back lines.
Oh my goodness, they've completely ran them into a corner, and now they're going to go for the end game scenario. They should be able to defend this, but Iman, he can only take so much damage. Supermarco still has plenty of ult charges. I think he's about to get 2 more here, but they need to clear this wave out.
Okay.
Oh my god.
They get to clear it. They get to clear it for now, but
Arrow
this is
landing, and
they have a Lord still marching in mid. Eman, how does he actually deal with this? Ogwen does have the flicker once again. Lord already in the base. Eman, below half HP. It's already within range. Vitality have to deal with it first, but Flap lands the stun on Eman, forcing to go away. Kyle finds the kill onto Finn, and Flap is looking to be in danger right here. There goes Wrath of Dryad all over again, and
game here. Beautiful game, but the series ain't over just yet. This is the hard work and adaptation coming in from Team Falcons
Clearly
PH.
lose out against this Clint from Supermarco, but in mid, oh wait, you don't lose against Supermarco, but he gets picked up in the Riverside. He will survive for now.
How lucky that he survives there. How lucky. And now this turtle fight, it's going to be a bit awkward.
Okay.
We'll see how this breaks.
Shogun already very low. The flicker from Finn, catching two. Niall going
It's
in,
good.
tries to go for the kill, but Haji! He picks him off first. Now it's all over to Falcons to take control of the turtle pit. They're going to flicker forward even just to take down Moreno, and they do! Charging the Daytona's welcome, but to no avail. Falcons winning it out once more.
Unfortunate for Shogun, he charged up the date. Oh, the arrow connects and he's so dead. So dead. A 4-kill lead, and now first turtle falls into the hands of Falcons.
Hey, Haji's 3-0-1 again.
Whoa.
This is the exact same, or almost the exact same scenario we've seen earlier in game number 1, and Falcons once again securing the objective. Finn finds one, but he's going to be all alone here. A bit of help from Moreno, but I don't think the damage is going to be enough just yet. And now Finn will have to go down. Vitality, they're just losing members every single time. He's going to position himself here. Will decide to catch Ogwen though.
It's
That's
good.
not the standard flap, but that's still going to be a pickoff for Team Vitality. Now Vitality getting one. They're looking for more. Flap very low. He is going to get away from here, but it's controlled by Vitality now. The turtle is over to their side unless Falcons find a way around this, but it's not looking to be the case. Vitality at least get one objective for themselves.
And now you can see how the battle spells really take into effect and how Shogun is so confident in going for these Daytona welcomes, even when it doesn't look like there's going to be follow-up. Everybody on the side of Falcons have taken flickers. Same can be said about Vitality. You dodge an ability, that's great. You get hit by it, it's guaranteed death.
Oh, it's better
Eman.
if they find Eman, but he dodges that very cleanly. He will still get an opportunity to defend this tier 1 up top, especially as Finn 2 approaches. Oh, but the arrow and the bullets! Oh, and landing the last hit, Eman!
He needed to change it up. He needed to change it up. They clocked it. Haji remembers,
His
hey,
welcome being
he used the
charged.
knockup strike.
Oh,
It's good.
He finds Ogwen all over again. The target, the same exact target they went for earlier, but now he gets to cast the Raging Sandstorm. Moreno finds the kill onto him, though Black Shoe's already committed as well. Supermarco is within range. Eman 2 will be here, but the zoning from Flap is helping out so much. Kyle trying to find a target. Finn tries to block off his way. Vitality are fighting for positioning in this objective, and they're not letting up.
We need to see Finn look to pull somebody out of position. It's got to be Marco, but the flickers, they can't get it out of Marco just yet. They might have to trade for it. Let's see if Eman can find a position.
Oh, they actually find Flap. Eman regaining position, and Niall securing the turtle. Vitality are now slowly getting back and
Barely have to
invading
stick around for
into
that long.
Falcon.
Oh, another Daytona's welcome.
Fracture still there. Niall trying to burst him down. There's a flicker from Ogwen and the quick sand guard, but he is not going to get out.
So far, so good. We've now seen the Gold League kind of swing back into
On in, and
Vitality's
guess
favor. By the time we actually get even a single mini stun or a 20% slow, that's when you see them pull them all the way back in.
Yeah, he at least has two. That's where you see it. And Flap, that's the second time they tried to go for him, and every single time you're seeing how the damage is seemingly already enough, even with just Eman and a bit of help towards Eman again from Niall mostly. The burst damage is really starting to come through, and I think that's been the trend for Vitality. They're always after the frontline heroes first, and it's not like they're lacking the tools to deal with them, and they get the wins from that point onwards. That's another target locked on by Finn.
Beautiful.
He finds Supermarco. Haji trying to run away, but Niall shuts him down perfectly on a killing spree right now.
Oh.
And he dashes out. He still survives. Falcons are not able to find a trade.
Niall was just mogging them. He knew he had the fracture ready to go to give him an extra
Flap
2
has
dashes.
info, but he's not going to go for Flap. He's going to go for Ogwen. And with the damage coming in from Niall, they almost had the win, but in the backlines, Eman actually found Supermarco. Falcons are falling one by one. Kyle trying to escape. Eman diving onto the turret, and Niall providing the damage with the fracture.
Oh.
The punches, they're still going for more. Vitality, they count 3 from Team Falcons.
And now they're showing some team fight prowess. A beautiful push and pull, a juggling of aggro. Making positions here. Vitality have a much bigger spread. They want to punish him on.
Oh, maybe they want to use their ultimates onto Eman after all. That's an Abyssal Arrow and the Raging Sandstorm. But under the turret, Eman! He nearly found an outplay there, and time, so Vitality could secure the objective.
I mean, they tried for it. And so
Play at
it's
least in the
still a
series and
very...
against each other, to be specific. But the Lord is still marching. This is not the evolved Lord just yet, but there could be potential flicker plays. Finn is yet to find an entry, but Supermarco starting to feel the damage! And the perfect entry gets set up by Vitality! Finding Supermarco as the first pickup. Now it's Flap looking like to be the next. Moreno finally able to land all these glooms. He's free enough to land these hits. And they take out 2 base turrets. They're already inside the base. And they want to go for Haji. Kyle trying to run away, going for the clear as much as they can alongside Ogwin. But Vitality just want to clean up. Finn is also still alive. And Eman's just locking on the base. We're looking like it's another equalizing series. 1-1 for Vitality and Falcons.
Hey, we're going to have the most...
Well, okay. Oh, it's not even the Tyrant's Revenge that catches him first. It's just going to be a Daytona's welcome from Shogun.
Taken out without Shogun's effort. So it's about maintaining control, right? And you can see that both sides, oh my goodness, another Detona's welcome set up for Shogun and Nile. All of the members there, this might be the angle to try.
Whoa, that was just a flicker set up onto Ogwen and they immediately burst him down. The Daytona's welcome, catching Kyle, but he still gets to secure the retribution nonetheless. This is Falcons clapping back, a cutthroat 2, finding 3 in the process. Haji flying in towards Moreno, doesn't have the fettered airstrike, but Falcons are able to turn that around.
That's so much sad. Now Vitality, they need to take advantage of the scenario.
Okay, that's a Daytona's welcome with a Cyclone Eye, slight reposition, but the damage from Nile, it's a bit too much. Haji using the fettered airstrike, Finn tries to tank the damage, but it's an outplay. Nile, it's a turnaround. Falcons actually take him down, and Supermarco is able to find 1 more.
Beautiful play coming in from Haji as well. Feathered airstrike, Purify as well to ensure that he makes it work. However, the cooldowns are down. And Flap, he's not going to be able to get his ult back up in time, I think. I think he's got about like 13 seconds until it comes back up, but there's just too many members dead on the side of Vitality. This is no contest, and Falcons take this lead back. Despite the game going for at least 9 minutes, it's surprising to see only 1 turret from the side of Vitality has been taken. Falcons are able to get 2 turrets of their own, but this is where we see a 3.5k lead turn into a 5 to 6k lead.
Vitality should be very particular with where they decide to choose the fight, or if they even want to proceed with the fight, if they find themselves in positions that aren't really as favorable for them. Because I believe earlier, especially with that Cyclone Eye, putting Shogun in a slightly deeper position towards Falcon's area made it a bit more difficult for Vitality to actually follow through. And so with that, it was another clear punish from Falcons, and it's a huge win for them because goal lead, map control, everything's just now all over to their side with just that single play.
And that's exactly what they want for it. These are the big momentum shifts that you expect to see in a game of this high level. Oh my goodness, okay. Some big spells being thrown on, and Supermarco just lost his flicker, walking up too close and getting hit by that ball lightning on top of the superconductor, allowing it to go become a bit of an AoE in small areas. Moreno, he's looking for that big one-shot, and I'm worried for it, right? If Supermarco makes a mistake and walks up too far, even though you do apply yourself with the Purify and take away the superconductor, if Moreno just 1-2s into the ult, I think there's a pretty high chance of you just exploding out of nowhere.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's just really Vitality forced to maybe find a different combo. It could be maybe Finn and Nile. There's a lot of damage you could expect, but Finn decides to go in instead, and together with Eman, they blast Supermarco. The perfect pickup and start to this team fight, only if Nile makes it out alive, but he doesn't. Flap actually goes for the chase. 4-man Landshaker to land it towards Team Vitality, but the re-engage, they still want to fight! The Daytona's welcome! And it's Kyle, they catch a successful out of the wall this time, but he still finds the wall spam!
Holy cow, he nearly
Same
killed
for
2 people
Moreno.
there! Oh, Finn.
Kyle already flies in though, Finn charging! Kyle secures the objective nonetheless, though, and Nile gets bursted down by Supermarco! Shogun looking like the next target, Daytona's welcome out! Finn trying to run away! Emma Blazing do it just to make it to safety, but he fails! Vitality are just scrambling to get back to their base! base. Falcons are dealing a bit too much damage.
It's a little too much to handle here. Big mistake coming in from Finn. Unfortunately, tries to go behind the pit to intercept, but ends up hitting nothing. He's still holding on to his ult, and so far, they need a defense. They're gonna pull it first. Pull it down to the bottom side.
It's just Finn and Shogun, but they're just being torn down to pieces by Supermarco on the carry. Moreno gets jumped on by Flap. 3-man stun, but Falcons are in the base. They take this game 2-1.
Nothing too surprising in this game. We knew that this game would end with a big bang at the very least. Unfortunately, that came out of Vitality's side.
There has to be a way for them to get those shields out for Supermarco, but First Blood immediately. What? They just found Oakland over there.
Hey, you can't deny the amount of early. That's why we're seeing a lot of these motions from Vitality going towards the top side of the map. They don't want Flap to have that moment. Oh, the kick!
Oh, Radu Dryad connected perfectly. Kyle with a thumb throw, but it's Moreno who finds him first. It's gonna be a 1-for-1 trade so far. Jungle for more better for Vitality
really
if they find and hand over the kills to him this time. But Oakland still has the Wrath of Dryad. Flap zoning out to Kyle. Really the objective, but the way of the dragon is going to land onto Haji. That's a fiercer step for I think Eman and Supermarco at this point have just swapped roles. Ooh, Supermarco running away. AG's already used. The burst from Nile is going to be enough though, but can they find the trade on Nile? The answer is no. Eman going in. Oakwood and Shogun not landing. The Daytona's welcome, so Haji still gets to pick off Eman. What's happening to what Vitality's doing against them? Okay, now we see Eman joining in. Supermarco 2 nearby and within range, but the Wrath of Dryad is just going to allow Falcons to flawlessly take this objective for themselves. Supermarco with a free hits, Kyle with a gut thrown, already on a killing spree, and Shogun falls down next. 3 members out for Vitality.
Beautifully played by the Falcons. They understood neutral control is so easy for them when no one just for it at this stage of the game.
Oh no.
The biggest problem right now is who the heck can deal with Supermarco?
Oh, that's a problem. That's the biggest problem. A Wrath of Dryad flicker combo under the turret of Vitality. Enough to take down Nile. Falcons don't seem like they're doing much. Someone has to deal with it, but Vitality, they're all here. They want to contest. Eman's the one trying to at least poke down the Lord for now. They're trying to hunt down Kyle, but Flap is onto Shogun. Oh, Nile falling does not look good for Vitality, and it's just Kyle flying in. He finds a double, can be a triple. If they find Eman, here's Spear of Misery to save him for just a bit, but it's just Eman, Gideon.
Yeah. Supermarco and Haji literally walked up and said, nah, he's good, it's cool, dude. It's like, what are you gonna do? Like, Iman is gonna try and walk up, can't do much, feather air strike.
He can't even do the defense of his life. Not against Team Falcons, not in this scenario. Team Falcons, after losing the first game, will now make it to the next stage here in the knockout stage.
An unfortunate loss for Team Vitality, but a major win for Falcons. What a game that was. The most eccentric members obviously happy with their performance, but you can tell some people were stressed, and Marco finally, a sigh of relief. Oh my God, I don't have to deal with E-Man any longer.
Winning your quarterfinals last game on a Hanabi.
Woo! Hey, it set the precedent here for what MSC and future MSCs. I don't think people are going to forget this one.